It's quite weird seeing two girls in dresses with a clipboard saying, "Do you want to come and be a big hamster for a show today?" So we appreciate that. My name's Liam, and I'm going to be the Trebuchet master for the day. So while you guys are doing all the hard work for me inside the wheels, I'm going to stand at the back of the machine and take all the credit for your hard work. So thank you for that. Now then, guys, do any of you know what this is?
Yep.
Trebuchet. Do you know where it comes from? Any guesses?
From
Tudor. Are you going for time? No, it's a little bit earlier than that, and it's not French. It's a French word though. They're Chinese. Now we get our first one of these in the 5th century BC China, and they look nothing like this. There's no counterweight box or no wheels. All it is the arm. Now to operate this machine, we take ropes where the box is. Pull the arm down to the back of the machine there, load the rock in and use it like bell ringing. Men would pull on these ropes with a very quick reload time. You're looking 4 or 5 shots off every single minute, which is quite good. Problem is though, to get one of any real size, the largest one ever recorded could shoot one of the red rocks there 110 metres. But it needed 250 men to do that. Now we've recruited 6 of you today. We sometimes struggle to even get 6. So trying to get 250 is near enough impossible. There'd be more of you over here than there are over there at some days. So we don't go for that. The next evolution is the box. Now the box means that we can shoot a heavier rock a little bit further. Now this is by the Romans. Now have any of you ever seen the film Gladiator? Opening scene, they use a trebuchet. Because what they do is they take the rope that's attached to the arm there, they take it out the back of the machine by beasts of burden, cattle, oxen. Load the rock in, then to shoot the machine, the trebuchet master has to cut away at the rope at the back. Now, if the trebuchet master's not quick enough, he's going to go that way with his rock. That's the reason why we don't do that. And also we'd have to send a couple of small boys like you three there to the top of the arm to tie a new rope on. Very lengthy process. So in Gladiator they wheeled them in and out of the battlefield because that's how they would have used them. Their lengthy reload time of about 20 minutes. Now the wheels. The wheels are what you 6 are going to be jumping in for us today and walking in. Now they are medieval. We get them from a medieval crane. Now a medieval crane looks exactly like this, apart from the counterweight box. Men's walking actions inside the wheels brings the arm up and down, hoisting masonry up to the different parts. Did you want to bring them over? No. So you walk inside these wheels. Now then, this is...
Can we go and get
yeah, if you want to bring them.
All the phones.
That's fine. Now then, so you're going to get inside the wheels. Now these are from medieval cranes. Now a medieval crane can be 45 metres in the air. Now this brings us on to our health and safety points for the day. Now we're going to treat the machine as a horse. All the dangerous stuff and the things that could go wrong and hurt you are going to happen at the back of the machine. So when the show starts, no one is allowed to go around the back of the machine apart from me. So if you need to exit the island for any reason, or obviously go to the other wheel, head round the front of the machine. So if anything does go wrong, you're all going to be fine. Now then, when you get inside the wheels, you will notice that they're not one continuous piece of wood. They've got slats in them. Now these slats, on a day like today with some sunshine, will cause a flickering effect in front of your eyes. Now what happens is you're going to walk, and its light's going to flicker in front of your eyes. You're then going to catch a bird flying across, or you see some people walking over at the mill there, and then your head's going to start to spin, and then you're going to be sick. Now, you're going to be sick inside of a wheel. Floor, ceiling, the spade?
Yeah.
Yes, round the back.
Is it?
Floor, ceiling, so you're going to get covered in your own sick. Not good. You're then going to slip up, you're going to face plant the floor and roll out. Now, medieval crane, 45 metres in the air, you're going to slip out and fall to your death. Now, to counteract this, the medievals would use blind people. They can't see, they don't get motion sickness. Perfect. But I'm going to assume that none of you are blind.
Are you okay with
None of you are blind then? No, so we're going to have to be a bit more clever than the medievals. Now, instead of looking straight ahead when you're walking inside the wheels, look left or right. Now, if you look right, you're going to see your family and friends gathered between these two trees here with their cameras, their video cameras, and they're going to be videoing you the whole entire time. Look out to your left-hand side, and you're not going to see a blade of grass along that bankment there. We're expected about 8,000–9,000 people here for this show today, so you've got a very big crowd.
8 or 900.
So you're not going to see a blade of grass. Now, I guarantee you that out of the 6 of you, at least 4 of you are going to forget how to walk when you get inside the wheels. You're going to get in, and you're just going to start arching your back. You're going to be going left, right, sideways, whatever, and you look silly. As I said, family and friends with cameras, 8,000 to 9,000 people over there with video cameras. It's going to make YouTube. Your friends are going to see it, and you're not going to live it down. So I've got some tips for you. So instead of arching your back, you're going to stick your chest out. You're going to stick your chest out, and you're going to take really long strides in the wheels. The longer your stride is in the wheel, the easier it is going to be for you, because you can keep the momentum high in the wheel. It's going to be turning. As you're going to be lifting 6.5 tons today. That box there weighs 6.5 tons, so that's what we're going to be lifting. Now then, long strides in the wheels. Now you're going to be on the inside of the wheel with one of my guys. Now my guys have done it probably about 300 or 400 times each, so they know what they're doing. If anything has gone wrong or anything could go wrong, they've seen it, got the t-shirt, rubber, they're very experienced. Now then, so you're going to get in the wheels and you're going to walk this way. You're going to walk this way and you're going to lift 6.5 tons. Now you're going to look either side, back straight, striding up in the wheels. You're going to do it in thirds. You're going to bring the arm from where it is now, and you're going to put it in the back there. I'm going to engage the trigger, put some safety devices on, and now it looks like the machine is ready to shoot, but it's not, because the rope is attached to the central axle, because that's what we're going to be doing, winding it on like a fishing reel. So that means you're going to have to do a bit more hard work, and you're going to have to walk that way. Now when you're walking that way, you're not lifting any weight at all, so you're going to be freewheeling. So if your speed picks up, or the person on the other wheel can't keep up with you because you'll be single, there'll just be you guys in there now. We've got a brake on the back. It's a 7-foot piece of oak. If you get into any trouble, give my guys a shout and they'll slow you down, because if you slip in the wheel when you're walking that way, you're probably going to die. You're going to be like in a tumble dryer. You're going to spin round, spin round, spin round, spin round. Like give a foot of cat or something in it. You've seen it. I'm only joking. Our worst injury ever inside the wheels has been a splinter. So we've got a fairly good health and safety record.
Splinter was 3 foot long though.
Now then, once you've done that, you've done all your winding, you're going to come here. Now for the family and friends, and when you're not inside the wheels, I'd like you to stay between the 2 oak trees here, because this is the safest point, and so we know we've got all of you together. Try not to stray too far either side of it, and I can assure you want to get pictures of the loved ones dying inside the wheels. But if you don't get the pictures that you want, we'll mock it up afterwards. We can sort that out for you. Now then, what's going to happen is we're going to put the fireball in, as we're doing a fireball today. Been soaking in fuel all morning. Put it a piece of chain to some rope, and we're going to throw the entire thing. Now when I pull the trigger, the box is going to drop, the arm's going to fly forward, the rock is going to release, it's going to go about 60 foot in the air, 160 to 180 metres down there. It's about 150 miles an hour. It's going to land with the same force as a Mini Cooper crashing at 60 miles an hour, which is quite cool. This is the smallest rock we can shoot. It's only about 15 kilograms. We could do 10 times that weight. Our optimum weight would be an 80 kilogram rock, and if we're feeling mean, we'd fill the box up to about 12 tons, so double it, and you'd have to do a bit more hard work, but we'd be able to reach 600 metres that way. We don't do that because about 450 metres that way is an overflow car park. Now I didn't know where you guys are parked, so I won't want to hit that. Now that brings us on to a bit of health and safety that's called a misfire. Now a misfire is anything where the rock doesn't go in the intended direction, which today is that way. So have you got to guess where it's going to go? It's going to go that way. Now if it goes that way, that's my fault, my loader's fault, or just bad luck. The knot might slip, it's going to fly casually out the back there, take a few trees out down there, but we're all going to be fine. I'm going to be standing there white as Casper the Ghost though, but people over the other side don't know which way it's meant to be shooting.